So I caught the interview with Boots, explaining, his situation and ducking and all the stuff that people are saying. And I must say, although in the beginning I said he should jump out and address this, after watching that, he just should have stayed silent. Too much time has went past. So to jump out now, after watching it, it actually made it worse. Because the only thing that you got to see, is nice as a dude as Boots is, the only thing that you got to see is that you basically got to sit up there and watch him have to struggle to lie. That's basically what it is, because nobody was buying any of the stuff that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Not even some of his so-called true blues or hardcores or whatever. Absolutely nobody was buying that. It actually looks worse now. When you have that much time and you didn't address it, and then to jump out now and then to address it like that, he just looked like a guilty culprit sitting up in that car. He looked like he was in the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Almost like getting scolded by, what's been going on and what's been said in the boxing world. Kind of sad, actually. But then again, like I tell people, the only thing you got to do is come out here and keep it funky. I know, you got to do a little bit of putting on and shining on and stuff like that, but you can't get too drowned in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, never let reality escape you. No matter how much compliments and what people are saying, never let reality escape you. And I think that's what Boots did. Boots was going about a lot of things the wrong way. And, after watching some of this material that's out here, it's easy to figure out that Jaron, Bozy, and Eddie Hearn has been lying to all of us. It's not actually hard to put together. Now, I constructed a series of clips that no doubt by the time you're done watching it, there's going to be no doubt in your mind that everybody was lying to us.
You've said that 154 is a poppin' division. It certainly is. Deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. Like I said, I want to fight the top guys, the best guys.
I was quite surprised because obviously Ortiz was 147, but just recently moved to 54. We're happy to move to 54, but the reason that we took the Tudasian fight, which cost me a lot of money, and it was a fight that I didn't want to do, is because he told me how much he wants to fight the other champions at 47. So I know that already. And basically he said to me, I would rather stay at 47. If I move to 54, I will fight Virgil Ortiz in a heartbeat, but I don't want to vacate the belt. I want to try and unify.
Sounds like you're ready to get out of 147.
No, I mean, if we can get one of these guys and stop playing, let's make it happen. But if not, 54, here I come.
And that's it. And I know that like the social media swirl of, what? It's like, it's not his weight class. He's a world champion at 47. When he makes the move, he'll take the fight. I like the fight because I think he wins the fight, and I like Virgil. But if you're going to move to 54, that's the perfect fight for us. But he's not going to move to 54.
You said that 154 is a poppin' division. It certainly is. Deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 124, anybody with a name.
And you can keep this interview on record, and you can say his next fight will be at 47. I also had no problem with Boots moving to 154 pounds. If you're going to move to 54, that's the perfect fight for us. But he's not going to move to 54. I love the fight. We reached out to Bokacic. I think that's a great fight. The reason that we took the Tudasian fight, which cost me a lot of money, and it was a fight that I didn't want to do, is because he told me how much he wants to fight the other champions at 47. You've got Israel Madrimov. You got some great fights at 154 outside of the champions. Love to fight a champion.
Sounds like you're ready to get out of 147.
No, I mean, if we can get one of these guys and stop playing, let's make it happen. But if not, 54, here I come.
But we've got some decisions to make over the next 72 hours. But the decisions will not include Brian, Norman, Adrian, or Derek.
We in the digital era. The proof is in the pudding. Okay? Now, this is what I want to say. All right? What I don't get is this. How can you say that you want to fight somebody or you want to take on the best guys at 154, and then when you get a fight at 154, you don't want to take it because you say you want to stay at 147 to become a undisputed champion? Now follow me now. That also doesn't make no sense, because if that's what you're going to do, then you would understand that you need to pay people like Brian Norman Jr. and Sr. You know, you need to pay them, you know, and they're not wrong for doing what they're doing. Anybody would do what they're doing in their situation. They realize that you got a guy that you want to build and you're desperate to build him. Okay. They have part of that puzzle. Okay. They're selling their position because that's probably the most that they're ever going to see in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So why just let that opportunity go loosely like that? They understand what they have on their hands. If you're desperate to build Boots, then you would have made sure he got that fight. You would have made sure that he got that title shot. Okay. So how can you say, I want to become undisputed at 147, but Eddie's not willing to do what it takes for you to get the belts to become undisputed at 147? What did you think you were going to do? You're going to have to pay people because everybody knows what you're trying to do. You're trying to build Jaron. So if you want a piece of my title, a piece of this belt, which is going to help him become undisputed, you're going to have to pay for it because we all know you're trying to build him into the next biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me negotiate properly. Okay, so if you're not willing to negotiate, if you're not willing to pay the money for Jaron to become undisputed, then there's no reason why he shouldn't be taking a fight at 154, because you're hesitant to help him to become undisputed at 147. So once again, what they've been saying does not make sense at all. It doesn't. You say no to 54 because you want to stay at 147 because you want to be a champion, but these guys are not helping you or providing the money that you need or getting you the shots that you need to help you to become a champion. So truthfully, you saying you want to be undisputed at 147, but truthfully, you're just spinning your tires at 147. If you're not trying to collect these belts, nobody's stopping you from going after these titles and approaching these guys. Go ahead and do it. But you had an opportunity to add a title, to add another title, to unify. Okay, and you guys didn't jump on that. You chose to fight Karen Kukashan again, which I said was a bad idea. Now you see how bad it really was. This is a decision that you keep feeling the aftershocks and it just get bigger and bigger and bigger. You never should have fought that dude twice. Never. And if Eddie Hearn was really taking account of what was going on with you, he would have told you that. But I think he's been listening to you guys. I don't think the team really wants to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never seen Eddie not back nobody up who really wanted what they said that they wanted. I'm sorry, I just haven't seen it. I don't know him for that. I don't know him for that at all. So the point is, how are you going to say that you're not going to take these? And he already came out his mouth and said, I want the best guys at 154. Why say that if you're still on the 147? And if you're on the 147, then get the damn title shot. But y'all skipped over the title shot and fought Kukashan again. None of this makes no sense, but it all leads back to this. And that's why I put those series of clips together. Because you could scratch what I say. You can't deny what them videos say.
Sounds like you're ready to get out of 147.
No, I mean, if we can get one of these guys, man, stop playing, let's make it happen, you know. But if not, man, 54, here I come.